excited here. Uno All Wild. If anyone remembers Uno, it's an awesome game. Well, it's gotten kind of meh over the years, but it's a go-to type of thing. What I like more, and like my family, like a lot of people I know, we really enjoyed the variants. The one where it spits out, lights up, it goes around, etc. Uno Wild sounded crazy. One, I like the shininess of the box. It's really nice. And it's very simple. And I kind of like the simplicity of it. Like, this game goes pretty fast compared to, well, other Uno games where they take kind of forever. So, we'll take them out here, and we'll move you guys out of the way for now. Thanks, buddies. So here's the cards. And basically, it comes with instructions. But basically, it's very, very simple. You don't even need to worry about it. So here's the cards. And again, they're all wild. They all basically look like this. A good chunk of them, and you just play them. So in the game, you do as normal, deal out 7 for all, for the players. Flip the top one over, and if it's a thing, it's ignored. It's just counted as like a wild. Then you just play. So obviously, the next player will play like a wild card. Next player play a wild card. They're all, if you want, the instructions even say, you can say, blue, green, Brooklyn. But then again, there's still the usual cards. There's the stop. AKA the skip, I guess it should you where, big brain people call it the stop. No, okay, yeah. It's the skip. So you skip the next person, double skip. Now that's a pretty cool one because it double skips. Oh my gosh, who would have thought that, right? Double skip right there. The usual draw 2. Make the player, you play that, the next player draws 2, their turn gets skipped, Then the usual draw 4. The player that you play this to, whatever way you're going, they draw 4, and that's their turn. And then, of course, the usual switch. So if it went this way, it'll now be going this way. So there's a lot of fun involved in that. And, here we go. There's a new one. Targeted +2. So when you lay this one down, you can choose any other player that's on there, and they have to draw 2. And then play will continue normally with the next player. Right? It wouldn't just start again with them, right? They do not lose their turn, but a player of your choice draws 2. Yeah. And then another fun one, the force swap. So you swap hands with another player. And what's great about that one is it could make or break. Obviously, if you have like one card left in your hand, you're still supposed to say Uno, by the way. If you still have one card left in your hand, then you can be like, I play that, that'll be like the last card to say Uno, and then it's like, I'll swap you this one card, and then they could win. That'd be silly. No, if your opponent has one card left in their hand, you play that. You're like, here's my hand of like 10, and give me that one card. So the next turn, someone's got to hopefully try and be like, oh crap, we got to do stuff to hurt you. So it's very fascinating. When played, you must choose another player and exchange hands with them. If either player ends up with one card in their hand, they must both remember to shout Uno. And fun thing about this is, this, you would think, doing something like that where you go after someone who has one card, do you play that? You think that'd be a winning thing? It's not. Like our very first game we played, I'll give an example. I was down to one card, so I was playtesting with my family, my friends, my family all together at once. So my dad, he's like, haha, play that on me, gave me this, so he had the one card left, it was my turn. So I ended up playing, whatever I could to stop him. I'm like, oh crap, so hopefully the other players couldn't do this. And so he thought he had one card, but I was able to, I had a, I did the one thing where I'm like, all right, because there's a rule in here with a Heart of the Cards moment of Yu-Gi-Oh! And let's say the next play in order is about to go out and you don't have any way to stop them. You can take a chance and choose to draw a card instead of playing any of the cards in your hand. You might just get lucky. If you do, you must either play the card you just drew or pass your turn while playing a card. And that came down to a thing, if I recall, that and force a draw 2. And there were other moments, and then I end up winning when they gave me a hand of like this. I end up going out. Or, like, you would think again, like, I would play it and they would do that. But you never know what happens, because it's like, oh, crud, you can skip them, do this. That top of the draw thing can come in handy. Like, at one time they didn't do it to me. When like, oh, I should have done that. You might have had a chance. It's like, you might have had a chance to make sure I didn't go out. But you always got to say Uno. Uno, remember that. So again, shuffle, deal 7, face down pile. On your turn, you play the card. The action cards, wild reverse, wild skip 2, wild draw 4, wild skip, wild draw 2, wild target to draw 2, and wild force swap, as we've said already, just to catch up with anything. And I really like the word on here. One more thing, calling Uno. The moment you only have one card in hand, you must yell Uno to alert the other players you're about to win. However, if someone beats you too and it calls out Uno before the next player takes their turn, then you must draw 2 cards, winning. When a player plays their final card, they win. Time the shuffle again. Keep score. Any wild is 20 points. Any wild action is 50 points. So wild, literally anything else. Cards are valid as this. So when a player wins, they receive points based on the cards remaining in their opponent's hands. So keep a tally. Or you can just do the usual, you know, like you can just play, and then, like, you won that one, we'll go and shuffle, play again. Uno all wild in a nutshell. Every card is wild, so you don't need to match number or color as regular. Just play a card. That's easy, you say. Not so fast. Special action cards can really change the game, so pay attention. Like always, on the last card, you must yell Uno. And it really is. It is a super fast game. This doesn't take long at all, and that's why I like this Uno all wild over like regular Uno, because those games can go fast. You can get up to the point where you're just constantly getting a large hand, and it kind of sucks sometimes. But no, this one here, this can go just like that. You never know what's going to happen. You would think it's that, you know, it could be something that easy. It's going like that, then that, then that. You know, like just constantly putting these down. Then eventually it could be something like, oh, I skip you. Well, I double skip, it goes back to me. Oh, it goes back to me here. Well, then then you can play something like this. Target, it does go fast, and I like all the special action cards. So Uno all wild is probably my favorite version of Uno right now, because it is super fast. I'm like, every card's wild. Like, how are you gonna, like, how do you win that when you don't have to match number or color type thing there? And yeah, plus it is kind of fun when someone still plays and they go, blue. And it's like, oh wait, no, green. So it's a great game. Probably the best Uno funky version to come out. I really enjoy this one. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more games here. If you like this kind of stuff, we do board games. We try to do video games, but it just seems like hard right now to talk about, because we have so much video games and old collectible things, you know, from the 80s and 90s, you know, like everyone does. But we like to have fun with it. And movie reviews and fun stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Uno all wild. Try it out. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. We love you. Stay gnarly. Oh, and by the way, I am like the undisputed champ right now amongst playing this with everyone. I've only just recently lost one game, but that was because someone purposely wanted someone else to win. I don't like when they do that, because I won, they're like, here, I'm going to give you the win. I'm like, wow. Like, they did the thing where you swap hands, and they gave the person who was next to play one card just to stop me from winning. I'm like, wow, you chose someone. But otherwise, I've won, like, we played a lot of games of these, and I won almost 21 games of these in a row. All from stuff where you think you'd win, where my opponent were playing the swap hands, trying to screw me over, or something else, or the flipping and it didn't work, or the flipping where I took the chance and did it. Yeah, this is a fun game. Maybe it's because I win so much with it, but I really like it. Look how shiny it is.